Hey guys, it is September 16th, 2019, and we want to take a look today at the San Marzano tomato. I would like to shout out CB and Renee at CB's Greenhouse and Garden. He kind of turned us on to this tomato. We had some seeds that we would also like to mention. Butterflies Home and Garden. We got those seeds from her, and we grew a bunch of the plants, but they were decimated with our challenges this year, and we were lucky enough to find these at our local nursery. So it's a kind of a reminder, like, check your local nurseries and stuff. They've been having over the past few years a little bit more unique than they might go, as gardening's kind of it gets a little bit popular more and more every year, even though compared to cat videos it's not the same thing. But anyways, this is the San Marzano tomato. I would give it the equivalent of like a high-end Roma. The plant is astronomically producing. Let me see if we can find some more trussels here. And they weave all through, so really strong plant, really cool tomato. One of the things we like about it is, look at the coloration on this. We're trying to go non-reds at least for 2 or 3 years, but when it comes to the San Marzano, it's almost triple colored as it ripens. So really kind of a standout tomato. We'll take these inside and give them a try.
Hey guys, so today is September 16th, 2019, and we are going to give you guys a look at our San Marzano tomato, one that we've been really excited to grow. It is similar to a Roma tomato. We did do a little bit of research on it, and we'll share a link below if you're intrigued or interested in reading more about this tomato. It is actually the original paste tomato is what they say, and it's the tomato that the Roma comes from. So this is a parent plant of the Roma tomato. It's supposed to be less acidic and more sweet. We liked it because of the way it ripened. It would have green, yellow, and red on it all at once, and it's pretty neat to look at while it's ripening. We do have a couple. We have one that's really ripe here and one that's on its way, and we thought we'd give you guys a good look at it and do a quick little taste test and tell you what we think of it.
Alright, you can go ahead and open it up if you want. Alright, so the Roma tomato actually comes from this tomato, but the Roma tomato isn't as good as this tomato. The Roma is bred more for production and commercial use. This is I think pound for pound the most expensive tomato probably. The link that Angel was talking about, we'll provide that in the description. I think it takes, oh hell no, I'm gonna have to edit that part out. So like when you start hearing me talk right now, I had to edit out Wikipedia. We're gonna provide the link to the Wikipedia. Please don't kill me, YouTube. Anyways, this is the San Marzano tomato. It's a very high-end tomato.
It's known as a paste tomato, but I think you can use it for many other things. Like if you don't want a salsa that's too juicy, this would be a great tomato to use. I've always used Romas for like when we make our homemade tacos or burritos. I preferred to use the Romas because they had less juice in them and you could get more of the tomato. I think these ones would be great for that as well. We'll probably use these for making a paste or a sauce or even some salsas as well. But I'm going to go ahead and cut a slice off this and give it a try. And it's almost no juice to the
Pause for just a second. We got to swap batteries. Love you guys. San Marzano. Catch you in a second. Hello again, guys. As always, we are absolutely positively not professionals. We're just we grow for 3 reasons. We grow to try to produce something to be usable for our household. We like to do these little taste test videos, but it's just an opinion and it's just our personal experience, which guarantees is going to pretty much differ from what yours would be with the same thing. It's just our personal experience and look at it. And we also do for saving seeds and whatnot. But we're here with the San Marzano tomato again.
And I was mentioning, it's virtually no juice here, and so we're going to go ahead and give it a test. I also wanted to mention is the seeds are very clustered in the center here, so I also think that this one, if you, like, we're growing to get stuffed, this one would also be a great stuffing tomato if you had any good tomato stuffing recipes. We'll give this a try. It is very sweet, very mild, not very acidic at all for a red tomato.
It's got good walls. My guess is the reason that this one would probably be better than a Roma tomato is both of them are kind of similar paste tomatoes, but this one seems less mealy.
Yeah, it's not as mealy.
It's still kind of mealy for a which is kind of like typical of paste tomatoes, but it's mealy is when it's like almost like a mushy, whereas in meaty would be almost like you would be looking at like meat or something, like a steak.
Yeah, it is pretty soft, and it's almost like a melt in your mouth type of tomato. Very low on acids.
Absolutely powerful plant.
Yes, very productive for us so far, and we're going to find many uses for this, that's for sure. Would you like to try a piece?
Yeah, let's do this one too.
UT likes his tomatoes a little underripe, more firm. And these are pretty firm tomatoes, even with the ripe one, it's pretty firm.
I usually do, but I don't know.
Do you like the more ripe one on that one?
Yeah, I like the more ripe one on that one. I do. And even though it's considered a paste or sauce tomato kind of, well, I don't know. It's considered a paste tomato because it has less juice, so you could also use the paste tomatoes to thicken sauce as well, to add to other sauces.
Yep.
It tastes really good. I think tacos, when, like with the Roma, but I can completely understand, like the history on this and the info on it. I found that Wikipedia site, and it has excellent information on there. So I would highly recommend this tomato, especially if you're interested in this kind. The less juiciness for me is like a bonus, kind of in a way, because I like to dice up the tomatoes, kind of. I don't really like wet salsa. I like it to be more just chunked up vegetables kind of thing mixed together. So shout out to CB and Renee. We've seen these growing in their yard.
And it intrigued us a lot.
Couple years now. We've been watching them all year this year. Like, it's been crazy because I spot them. It doesn't matter what the video's about, over the shoulder I'll spot one of those tomatoes, and it's always intriguing. And knowing that they have them in their yard, they go green to like a yellow to like a red. And sometimes it goes up and down the tomato based on where it's at in the sun. Sometimes it's stripes of it. Maybe I'll take you out there in just a second and show you guys some of the other colors and stuff on them really again if we got better light. But shout out to CB and Renee. We'll provide their link down below. They grow the San Marzano. I'm most likely willing to give this one a try. If it wasn't this one, it would be just to see if there's one to compete with this one. So
we definitely are happy with this tomato. So, this is the Roma.
The Roma?
Sorry. This is the San Marzano.
This is the...
Sorry. Our brains are a little boggled.
This... Yeah, we had a great weekend. I'd like to give a shout out to my second daughter. Man, you're a dream come true. I love you, kiddo.
We all love you, and it was an amazing trip, and We were just so emotionally happy with the entire trip, and so our minds are still really there in that place, and it makes it hard to think straight, so sorry for the mistakes. But this is the San Marzano. We enjoyed it and we recommend growing it.
Yep, we have plenty to save seeds from and be able to use in this. I'd say when we use these ones though, we might try to make a thicker sauce. We might be adding them to other tomatoes in order to kind of thicken the sauce, but not really a lot of pucker power for a red tomato, really.
No, it's very mild. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.